Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you my review of the first episode of Marvel's Jessica Jones on Netflix, and this is entitled AKA Ladies' Night. And of course, Jessica Jones was just released on Netflix today. Checked out the first episode a couple hours ago, and I just wanted to give my general thoughts on that and just sort of my general impressions of the show so far. Now, I'm not going to be one of those people that just blazes through it. I know it's kind of what Netflix is designed for, of course, binge watching and stuff like that, which I totally get doing. But, I'm one of those people that likes to, savor, really well done shows and just really enjoy and take my time with it. But, some people can enjoy binge watching, and that's fine. But, I don't want to be done with it so fast and have the character be gone for, another year or two or something like that, So I really enjoy the character so far, so I want to take my time with the story they're telling with her this season. Of course, my cat's walking around. Now, if you guys remember, I did do a general review on Daredevil quite a while ago. So with this, I'm going to give my thoughts on the first episode. Then once I eventually do finish Season 1, I'll come back and give my overall opinion on the season as a whole. But as far as the first episode goes, I really enjoyed it quite a bit. I thought it set up a lot of good things for the series going forward. Let's see. Sorry about that. Krysten Ritter herself as Jessica Jones, it's an awesome casting. I was ecstatic about her being casted in the role beforehand. And, critics have been praising this left and right, well before today. And, so of course there's a lot of hype around it, and I'm sure some people are going to bash it just because it's popular. But Krysten Ritter really does a good job in the role. She's sarcastic, she's a bit of a frustrating person. Not frustrating person, but the character herself, she's very, like I said, sarcastic. She's a bit hard to get along with, but that's just because of what she's been through. She's a bit edgy, but at the same time you can tell at her heart, she wants what's best, and she's really trying to find a good way to sort of pull herself back from what she's been through. And, this show has like I said, Krysten Ritter does a great job too. She shows every side of the character, the vulnerability, the edginess, the sarcasm, the wit, and stuff like that. Just all so well. Krysten Ritter is definitely capable of carrying the show, and this may be the role that really defines her. I did like her quite a bit on Breaking Bad. And, like Daredevil, though, Jessica Jones is a bit of a slow burn. It's not like a overly fast pace or anything like that, but I do think it is a bit quicker to get to its point than Daredevil was. That could change within the next few episodes, I don't know. But Jessica Jones has a really cool energy about it too. It has a noir-esque feel to it, which I really like. I also really like the opening credits. Daredevil had that elaborate artsy type of one, and Jessica Jones has some really nice graphics in this too. So I really like the opening. Like I said, it has a very cool noir feel. Of course, this takes place in Hell's Kitchen, so I am hoping for a Matt Murdock cameo or something like that. I think that'd be really cool. Of course, the characters are going to meet in the Defenders and stuff like that, but, with Matt Murdock being involved with law and Jessica Jones being a private investigator, it seems like their paths could cross at some point, I also did like Luke Cage in this, and, I'm kind of surprised by how fast they sort of how fast we sort of got to meet his character. And of course, she's a private investigator after a traumatic event. She was more of a superhero type, not like Avengers or anything like that. But then something happened with this character called Kilgrave. And, he manipulates people. He can literally, bend people's will and have them do pretty much literally whatever he wants. And, I don't know that much about that character from the comic books. I don't know that much about Jessica Jones either. But apparently she had thought she had killed him at one point, and now he's back. And she gets this case where, mother and a father are looking for their daughter. And, apparently she had run off with some man. And at first you're not really thinking much of it. And then slowly, as she puts the pieces together, visits various locations she had been to and stuff, we find out that's a man with an English accent. And, I like the way they're slowly building up the Kilgrave, Purple Man character. They're really building a nice, creepy kind of strange atmosphere around him, which I think is working pretty well. And it really leads to a pretty dark conclusion to this episode. Besides this big case that she ends up taking on, she had been often looking into people wanting to check if their spouse is cheating and things like that. One of the times towards the early part of the episode involves a guy finding out his wife is cheating on with his brother and things like that. And she just gets frustrated, just bashes his head through the window of the door. So I thought that was pretty funny. I'm really eager to see the fight scenes in this too. With her strength and stuff like that, I think it'll be pretty cool. Of course, Daredevil had fantastic fight choreography. I really liked how he did that. With Daredevil, it was really, you could tell Daredevil was well trained, of course. At the same time, it had a realism about with his stamina and stuff like that. But of course, Jessica Jones is different because she is a bit of a superhuman. So she'll probably get tired a lot less easier. But I'm still curious to see how they're going to do it on this. And, so eventually it leads to, her actually, starting to panic, and she's having these visions coming back because of her own experience with Kilgrave, which they haven't, shown all the details about, of course, because it's only the first episode. But I'm really interested to see what all he made her do. Of course I can guess. I've made some assumptions and stuff like that. But I'm really looking forward to them really showing exactly what happened between the two of them. And I think it'll really be well done, help to illustrate where the character's at right now. And I think they did a good job showing her current state, though, as mentally and emotionally and stuff like that. And Krysten Ritter just does a fantastic job at portraying all the characters' emotions and sides to herself and stuff like that. And eventually she does find the daughter that the parents were looking for. And, the guy, of course, Kilgrave, he had manipulated the girl to stay on the bed, not leave. So just got to, drag her out, and eventually she just got knocked out by hitting a wall. And she's able to bring back the daughter to her parents. But then, as again in the elevator to leave, it's too late. The daughter pulls out a gun and kills both her mother and father. And then she finally comes back up and sees their bloody bodies lying there and stuff. So yeah, very dark ending to that case right there. But it looks like going forward, based on some of the descriptions I read, it looks like she's going to be trying to help that girl going forward. Probably because she sees herself in the position this girl's in. And also, I forget the guy's name on the show, but one of her neighbors, he's a druggie. He's actually on the originals as well, so I think that's pretty cool. And I do like Luke Cage so far. I'm interested to see how more about him is revealed and how that changes how Jessica looks at him and things like that. And I did like their flirting. The Krysten Ritter and the actor who plays Luke Cage do have good chemistry together. There's just a lot I could say about the show. Also, she does some off the book jobs for this private investigation organization. I forget the actress's name, of course, but a lot of us know her as Trinity from the Matrix movies. She's sort of the head of that, and she's having an affair of her own with another woman while she's married to her wife and things like that. And she does pretty well too. Everyone is pretty solid with the acting on this. Of course, Jessica Jones, Krysten Ritter herself overshadows everyone like she should, but the rest of them do pretty well too. But yeah, it'd be hard for me to talk about every single detail about this. But I really like the visuals. It really looks like the same world as Daredevil, but at the same time, it has this different feel about it, this different energy that I really enjoy. And I've been searching for another show to get into lately. And, of course, besides, the usual things I do weekly. And I think this one's going to be put on my focus now. So I'm definitely going to watch a couple more episodes, maybe at least one or two more tonight. Like I said, I'm going to take my time with it. But when I do finish the season, I'll let you guys know and do general thoughts on how it all went. But, yeah, right now I did really enjoy it. Looking forward to seeing where it goes in the long term. And, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely recommend checking out Jessica Jones. It's off to a very good start, in my opinion. I do recommend seeing Daredevil first, not that they're overly connected, just to get a feel for the world they're both in. And Daredevil's just great anyway, so you should watch it no matter what. But yeah, so overall I did really enjoy it, looking forward to it going forward, and we'll probably be watching another episode or two tonight. So yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. I might be reviewing Z Nation tonight, we will see about that. But yeah, add me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, Movie Pilot, look around swallowdead.com. Catch you guys next time, and peace.